Hi everybody, Kim Wilson here, and welcome to the November card class. So this card is one that I made as a make and take at a recent event I went to. It was a 35 for 35 Stampin' Up! Event to celebrate the 35th anniversary, and my friend Kim Pellas designed this card, and I just made a few minor changes because everybody wanted to make it for class. So here we go. It's a fun fold, and it's basically kind of two cards put together. So we've got the Pebbled Path card base here, and then we've just added another card right to the front, and that second card is folded down like that, so that when the card stands up like this, it just has a nice, really nice way to display it, and it's a nice keepsake and a beautiful Christmas card to send at this season. So I'm using the Night Divine stamp set and dies and the Stars at Night stamp set and dies, and all together it's the Oh Holy Night Suite. So it's got this beautiful designer series paper that goes with the Nativity and all these really lovely star dies that I'm using for the card. So let's get started. Lots of pieces in this one, so it might take a little while. We'll see how fast I can put it together. So if you have a kit, you should have everything in it except, of course, stamps. And you can use whatever you like for the sentiments. So here's our card base from Pebbled Path. And I just did want to mention that cardstock is on sale tomorrow for the next 3 days. So grab your favorite colors of cardstock and inks and everything, because the sale only lasts for 3 days. It's our version of the Black Friday sale. So this, the card base is going to go like this, like a regular card, and then the other one is going to go the opposite direction. So I want to make sure I glue that one on the right way. So I guess that's the next thing to do. Going to need a lot of glue for this one. So the card is actually, the way it's cut, it's not exactly in half, as you can see. So that's not a mistake this time. It does go like that for the so that it fits exactly on that card base, and this section here folds exactly in half for that. So measurements are all on the handouts, and they're posted in the group. So I'll just hold it up for just a second for anybody that's not in our private Facebook group. So there you go. Measurements. All right, so we've got the card base put together. I suppose I should do my stamping, even though there's more pieces to put together, but I always like to do stamping early on so I don't glue things together until they're stamped. So let's see. I didn't get blocks out. Let me grab my blocks. Fortunately, I have them sitting right here. So here is the large block, and we're going to use the Night Divine stamp set. He shall be called Wonderful Counselor. That very, very nice, lovely verse for the inside of the card. Or if you don't have that particular bundle, I'm sure you can find something nice as well. So that'll be the inside. And I did get my ink pad out, Pebbled Path. We're going to match the outside color. If you wanted to use Misty Moonlight or Night of Navy, those colors also coordinate really nicely with this paper. So that's going to be our inside greeting. And there's a little bit of space at the bottom. You can write a from. Okay, and then let's grab a scrap here, and then the front. She used the Oh Holy Night, but I wanted to show off more of the star embossing, so I used a smaller sentiment. I used the Glory to God in the Highest for the front. Again, I need to grab a block there, and again my Pebbled Path ink. And if you have a kit, you have a piece already punched out. Hopefully there's enough space there for me to punch out on my scrap piece. Ooh, just enough space. Okay. There we go. I've got my stamping done. Now we can get back to putting things together. There are a lot of layers on this card. So I'm going to do one section at a time. I guess I'll start with the inside. The very inside of the card has multiple layers. So I don't usually layer up the inside of my card, but Kim had hers all layered up, and I said, well, I will just do it like she did, because everybody really liked how nice and fancy this card is. So there's a layer of Misty Moonlight, and then our verse. And that is the inside. Of course, you can do the inside of yours however you like. Okay, now let's work on the middle layer. So this layer is going to be the middle layer, and this is also Misty Moonlight. So this one is going to have the designer series paper, and I'm just playing with it to see. I want my stars to be more up to the top. This particular, or I could use that side too, but this particular piece has only a couple stars on it, but it's got lots of nice nighttime elements there to make a background for my manger and my little stable scene here for the Nativity. And Kim had us put this piece on with dimensionals because she just loves popping everything up and having many, many layers, but I thought it was a little bit of work to put little skinny dimensionals on all of that. But if you would like to do that, you are more than welcome. And I would use the edges of your dimensional sheets, because or even the mini dimensionals if you wanted to pop that layer up. Let's see. Now she put her nativity towards the top so that when the card is closed, you can see them popping up a little bit, but I put mine a little lower because I wanted it more towards the ground, and I thought if you're going to display it like that, you're going to see it anyways. So you decide where you want to put your nativity, or you could put it in the middle and compromise. She had hers popped up again, but I thought this particular card has a lot of layers, so I'm going to put it, because of the way my paper is, I think I can put it up like that, and it'll still look good. I'll have a little bit of showing when the card is open, and then it'll still look like they're on the ground there. Okay, any other pieces for the inside? Yes, we've got a beautiful die-cut star out of gold foil. The gold adhesive stars that came in this suite have sold out and they're no longer available. But we've got many stars to choose from in that star bundle, Stars at Night. And also if you have the Merriest Trees bundle, that has some really nice stars in it as well. And I used, where are my gems? Here they are. These are adhesive backed sparkle gems. And these, I believe, are in the annual catalog, and they are just perfect to go along with this suite. Look at how nicely the colors match. So let me grab one of those with my pick tool and put it on. And any of the colors would be nice. Let me try one of the gold ones and see how that works. So there's a gem. So now my middle section is done, and now I'm working on the front section here. So my front section is going to have several layers again. So we'll start with the stars. This is Night of Navy, and I used the Stars at Night folder to emboss it with. So we'll add that piece, and then a piece of gold across the center. I used the gold foil again, the same as I used for the stars. Kim used the sparkle gold, but that paper also is no longer available. The distressed gold paper is also very nice and lovely. I love that one as well. And that one's in the annual catalog, so it'll be part of the sale tomorrow, as will I think the gold foil paper, because they're in the annual catalog. Okay, two more things. So we are gonna use some dimensionals now finally. So this piece I'm gonna put on with dimensionals. My Glory to God in the Highest, and that was cut with the hexagon punch. And that hexagon punch is currently available, and it's you'll find it in the What's New section of the store. and it will be in the next mini catalog as well. So it's kind of a little sneak peek of a new product that we have been playing with, and I've been using it a ton, so it's been getting a lot of use in my craft room. Okay, now ribbon is the last thing. Now in my sample, I have a different ribbon than we used for the make and take. So this ribbon wasn't available for a long time. This is the one that goes with the suite, but now it is back in stock. So just a little 4-inch knot, and we'll attach that with a glue dot, which I didn't get out, but anyhow, attach it with a glue dot and trim it up a bit. Now, if you like the ribbon I used here, that is in the annual catalog, and it is called Satin Edged Ribbon Gold. Gold satin edged ribbon, and the way I got it blue is I just took my Stampin' Blends marker and I took my brush tip and just gently colored it like a paintbrush, just gently colored that ribbon. And you may need to do both sides if they don't. Actually, this one's turning out pretty good on the other side, so it's soaking right through. Just make sure you have protective paper under your work area, and there you've got some nice ribbon that matches any color you would like. So a good tip for that. And that ribbon is going to be on sale tomorrow, 10% off. So that's the gold satin edged ribbon is what I used on my sample, but on this one it's the navy ribbon from the mini catalog. So there we go. There's our fun fold nativity card, and we'll be doing some more stars in the next card. So we'll see you. Oh, before I sign off, I should show you some more cards from that suite. So this is another one that Kim did. This is a another fun fold, and this was tied like this, and then it opens like this. And I do have a handout on how to make this card, so let me know if you want that. And here's that distressed gold paper. So see how pretty that is, and she embossed it with that star folder. And then here's a couple cards that I made just with the suite. You can snip apart the nativity and just get the Holy Family right there, and I did that in gold. And again, that paper is so pretty. And this is another paper that's part of that suite. And then I just used some of the Lord is my shepherd, and then I put the shepherd and the sheep there. And I thought that one was quite nice as well. Here's another one I did, another fun fold. So I put the nativity and the stable on the front, and then when you open it, you've got some of the animals, and then open it again, and there's your sentiment. So that's basically 2 cards together. So you've got, again, so you've got a standard card that direction, and then you've got a gatefold card going this direction. So a couple of fun ideas for that nativity set. It's been a top seller for Stampin' Up! And been very popular. And everything is in stock right now except for those stars. So just use your die cut stars instead. I hope you enjoyed this project, and I'll be back with an easy star card in a minute.